Hey, Trauma Queens. I am back with another dashboard conversation, dashboard confessional, if you get that reference, while my kids are inside their activities. Thank you so much for all of the love and support I have received across my platforms, especially over the past couple months. We really don't know how our body holds on to trauma and what happens when we are in survival mode. Having your nervous system constantly inflamed, that's what it feels like. What that can do to your body. For a long time, I struggled with the winter months, and I always thought that was because I hate being cold, but I've dug a little deeper and I've come to realize that part of the reason I probably dislike winter so much is because that was when I went through one of the most traumatic experiences of my life in losing my daughter. She was born on February 3rd, but during my 20-week ultrasound was when we found out she was going to be sick. So I spent the majority of the winter months prepping for her arrival and being scared, not knowing what the outcome was going to be. And then when she was born, I spent 6 emotionally traumatic weeks with her until she passed. And even though that was almost 17 years ago, I can still feel it in my bones. My daughter, who passed away almost 17 years ago, spent the entirety of her life in the hospital. I have since gone on to have 3 beautiful children, and just this past October, I had to go through something that I was not prepared for. I never really thought I'd see myself in that situation. One of my kids was admitted to that same hospital. I can't even begin to describe what it's like as a mother having a child admitted into a hospital. I was definitely not prepared for how I would feel walking those same hallways in the yellow elevators up to their room, and everything just comes flooding back. Even though I kept the memories back, I could just feel the tension in my body. And even though my child is safe and home now, we are still adapting and processing, and it's taken me a while to relax, as you can tell. I have lost my hair. I know today actually looks kind of cute, but it has gotten extremely thin. I lost a lot of hair during the lawsuit too. That's why I chopped it off and started getting into my curly regimen again, because I wanted to have healthy hair with all the stress I was going through. I know people have gotten upset with how I've reacted over the past months living in survival mode, but unless you have actually experienced a life and death situation with your children, you really don't understand. But that situation in October has made me reevaluate everything. Call it my rock bottom, if you will. I am learning how to slow down and truly get back to who I was before the lawsuit, really before COVID. We really should talk more about that. You have no clue what it's like to be a grieving mother to someone who's lost their child and then try to raise an 8-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 1-year-old through a worldwide pandemic. Like, my nerves really haven't calmed down since then. And now everything just seems very scary in the world. I wanted to share a little bit about what I've been going through recently without oversharing. But I'm here, getting better. I'm gonna keep showing up. Thank you for always encouraging me to keep doing so. Love you guys.